Well, in my experience, I usually take a lot of courses, and so whenever I needed sort of like my undergraduate classes done, I usually try to look for the online classes because to me they're sort of easier for me because they you have certain modules you go through, and in these modules, um, they give you a set time. So in the set time, you have like a week to do a certain amount of work. And so like since I'm always busy working, I know how I could set up my schedule to fulfill all the stuff that I need to take care of. And so usually it works really well for me. And I've taken multiple, I want to say at least 5 or 6 online classes, and every single one has been really great.
So I took my first online class last year. The course was only available online, and I was a little apprehensive about how it would work out. My initial thought was that I would not be able to, grasp the different concepts because of the distance between myself and the professor and my peers as well. But surprisingly, I didn't feel the distance because of the way the course was structured. We were able to ask questions and get prompt responses. There was additional information as well put on the course website. And also the way my professors incorporated media into the course was really great. So instead of simply using videos to deliver lectures, they would include movie clips, videos to provide some type of like historical context behind different readings that we were doing. And we also had voice thread discussions. So all of this made it really interactive and really engaging, which is often lost in, traditional classroom settings because the classrooms can be really large and it's easy to fly under the radar and not actively participate. So in online classes or traditional classes with different online components, we're graded on our contributions. So participation is just something that you have to do, and it actually really benefits us anyway. And also, I found that these online classes that I took were really great at testing and improving our organizational and time management skills because there's no structure of a traditional classroom. So you really have to take initiative, do things independently, plan things out yourself. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed the experience.
So like a couple of years ago, I took the child development, the online class. So like this is the first time I took the online class, and then like the technology I don't really familiar the website. So like I went to the my professor and I asked her because I don't know how to use it. So like to be honest, she didn't really help me out. She said like just figure it out, do it yourself. And then like I missed it a lot of the tutoring because I told her I tried to submit it, but I don't know how to do that. Can you help me? How can you explain it? She didn't really help me. So like that at the moment I really scared to take the online class. So because like I don't know how to use it.
We are all very sorry to hear that. And you may have said this, but how are you feeling about taking another online class in the future?
The second one I took it, and then like the professor, she's really nice. She helped me a lot. She told me like how to use it and how to submit it, and then because like I stayed struggling a little bit, not like first time. So like I missed like to submit the duty. I passed it. So I told her like, oh, I tried to do that, and I showed her, and I did it. So like she gave me the second chance, not like the first time, like the other professor, she gave me the second chance. Oh yeah, it's okay. I understand. I can help you. So like next time don't happen like this. That makes sense because like I don't know. So now it's like I'm trying to take more online classes. It's really easy for me because I know how to use it now.
I absolutely love online classes. I love the idea of online classes, but mostly I love the flexibility that comes with online classes. I feel like that's really a big factor when a lot of people choose to take online classes. For me personally, I don't live very close to my school. And so, you know, it takes a lot for me to make it onto, you know, to the campus. And plus I have, you know, 3 kids, I work, I homeschool my oldest son. So flexibility is a big factor for me. This most recent online class that I took, the art history class, I'm going to have the same problem that Amber did. Any other online class from now on, I'm going to compare to this professor and this experience, because there was so much that I gained from not just the class, but from the experience, that I just was totally blown away by how simple it was, how much I learned because of the format. You know, we could be watching a voice thread and I could pause the lecture and jump onto Google and look up different, you know, pieces of art and places to like find similar, you know, information related to what the professor was lecturing on. So I really appreciated that. Plus, most of my studying is done between the hours of like 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. And I don't know of any college courses that are offered on campus at that time. And that's the only quiet time in my house that I have anyway. So it was so beneficial to me to just be able to get off work. I work night shift, get off work, jump online. You know, I got to wind down anyway, so I can, you know, learn, do my homework. And my professor also used a texting app. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but I could shoot her a text on this texting app and she would write me back, you know, as soon as she can. She was kind of a night owl, so sometimes I might even get a response from her right away. So the online learning format really worked well for my life. So I'm a nursing major. Obviously, I have to take some courses online, hands-on with the lab, but I just love the idea of online schooling.